some absolutely fabulous luxury dupes, and what's the difference between a dupe and a knockoff. Let's talk about it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Shakura, and I believe that when you feel good, you look good. So on this channel, I show you how to take fashion and use it as a tool to help you look and feel your best. Every time I do one of these videos, it is without fail that someone finds the need to tell me that they don't wear dupes. And I understand that there is a negative connotation that is connected with the word dupe, so I can understand why somebody would say that. However, you would be hard-pressed to meet someone who has never worn a dupe. Let me explain. The difference between a dupe and a knockoff is that the knockoff is claiming to be the actual product when in fact it is not. It might have the designer name on it. It might even come in a designer box. And a dupe is something that is inspired by the original product. In fashion, there is a theory called the trickle-down effect. Much like trickle-down economics, it starts with rich folks and trickles down throughout the classes. It starts with the rich people and the elite and the high fashion designers, the trends, and the colors that we're wearing for a certain season. Then it trickles down to the celebrities and the upper middle class, and in this day and age, influencers. And then it trickles down where you can find these same trends in Walmart and Target and all those different types of places. So if you have ever shopped at Zara or H&M or Mango or Anthropologie or any store that is similar to that, you have most likely participated in dupe culture, whether you realize it or not. I do understand that there is a negative connotation that is connected to the word dupe, but at this day and age, you'd be hard-pressed to find anybody who has not worn a dupe. So this is your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, just checking in and giving you a little update. I lost a lot of footage from this video, so you will be hearing from me throughout the video in this capacity. I just didn't have time to redo the whole video, you guys. It just wasn't in me, and I just couldn't do it. I would also like to add that everything isn't a dupe. Sometimes things are just what they are, and that's okay. So, with that in mind, let's get started. If you are a fashion person and you've been following social media, you've been following fashion, you have seen the Kate cardigan. And this cardigan has a beautiful hourglass shape. It has beautiful bell sleeves, but it also costs $1,700 to $2,000, right? And it's a gorgeous cardigan. In fact, it has really reshaped the idea, in my opinion, the idea of a cardigan that your 5th grade teacher would wear, and has really given it a more fashion-forward type of vibe. Now, while I have not been able to find an exact dupe, I have found two things that are fairly similar. This cardigan from Axel Arigato, I've been looking at for a while and it has been in my cart. It comes in cream color, a beige color, and a brown color. And while it doesn't have the exact hourglass shape, it does have these beautiful bell sleeves. And I've seen this on people, and it is a stunner. It is still not a $50 cardigan. It is still on the higher end, middle end of what a cardigan is, but it is a great option if you are willing to put some money into your wardrobe. H&M used to have a dupe, but it sold out so quickly, and I'm so sad I wasn't able to give it to you guys. But River Island has something fairly similar, which is much cheaper. And again, not so much of the hourglass shape, but it does have that bell sleeve feature. I personally prefer the Axel Arigato version because I feel like it's going to be a better quality, and I do like the sleeves better. Like, you could look at it and tell that it's heavier, but yes, both great options depending on what your price point is. So So the next one, I'm sure most of you have seen at this point, but the Celine Triumph bag, shoulder bag, is a very clean girl aesthetic, rolling my eyes, really clean girl aesthetic type of vibe bag. It's small, it's very minimal, very cute. It is also $29.50, which is a beautiful bag, but a steep price. At this point, if you have not seen the Brandon Blackwood version of this very stylish, very up-to-date bag, I need you to go check it out. It is so pretty. It comes in different colors, different hardware, silver and gold, since we know, if you watched my last video, that silver is trending. And it's just a really beautiful, structured bag. And while it is not exactly like the Celine, it is the same style. And honestly, you guys, this style is everywhere on account of it being in trend right now. But I in particular love this Brandon Blackwood version the best. I think it's very, very clean.
I also found this bag and this bag at Mango. It's a Celine dupe. The pattern, shape, and structure, it's definitely giving me Celine. However, I can't find it on the US website. I'm only seeing it on the UK. But if I find it on the US website, I will definitely link it.
You know, I keep telling you that I'm not really a denim girl, but I keep showing you some denim things that I'm actually loving and considering. These denim heels from Anima Mawadi are stunners. They're beautiful.
Listen, I don't know why I said Amina like that. I think I was confusing Amina Nawadi and Anima Iris, but you guys know what I meant, right?
They're beautiful, and I think what I love about them is that the buckle or the crystal in front of it gives it a little bit of zhuzh and a little bit of a fat flash, which I love, and the pointy toe and the heel make it very glamorous, but the denim makes it a little bit more daily use friendly, if that makes sense. But they're also expensive. Look at these from Sam Edelman. These again have been in my cart as I'm trying to slowly get my spring wardrobe together. I think this would be a beautiful addition. If you don't like the buckle on the front and you just want a plain denim pair of heels, they have those too. In fact, they are everywhere. Not everywhere, but there are some definite options out there. Denim is going and is thriving. Speaking of denim, I have two denim jackets I want to show you. This oversized denim trench coat from Chloe, again, very on trend, very beautiful, very expensive. Look at this one from COS. You get the same type of feeling. If you want it to be a little bigger, buy it in a bigger size, but it is so much cheaper and still giving you the same cool girl, relaxed, but also kind of tailored vibe, which I'm starting to really, really love. Another denim piece that my mouth dropped open when I saw this is this oversized blazer from Alexander Wang. If you were in tune to the fashion industry, you know that Alexander Wang has gotten canceled. And I don't know if we're still messing with him. I don't know. However, I do know that this blazer is so good and I want to find the perfect dupe. This dupe from Revolve and this dupe from Pretty Little Thing is giving a similar vibe. Not quite, but it's very similar. Really feel like if we wait a minute, or maybe I missed it, this kind of oversized blazer in denim is going to be more readily available.
Honestly, you guys, these denim pieces are everywhere, and I know I've been talking about denim for many videos now, but you know, that's what we're doing right now. Even look at this Magna Butram denim piece. She has several, or they have several. They have several pieces that are just to die for. Expensive, but very beautiful.
All right, so let's scurry on over to Urban Revivo, where they have a bevy of dupes. So let's just start with this small belt, is what they're calling it. And it has that stud in the middle. What does that stud look like to you? The stud in the middle of this belt is giving me big Valentino vibes. So I went on the search and found that there is a Valentino belt that looks very similar to this. In fact, it is almost $600, and this one here at Urban Revivo is about $20. Urban Revivo has some really good dupes. This bag, this bag and this bag look very similar to the Miu Miu versions of this kind of quilted leather bag, right? But for much, much cheaper. And they also have this bucket detail, I think they call it, bag that looks strikingly similar to this bag from Hermes. So I cannot tell you who designed this first. In fact, I'm kind of feeling like this is a classic design that has gone throughout many different evolutions. But this Polo ID envelope bag from Ralph Lauren looks very similar to the YSL envelope bag as well. And though this is still expensive, it is definitely cheaper. So this is, first of all, Ralph Lauren, so you know it's going to be a decent quality. They have this bag at Ralph Lauren that looks very similar to the Kelly. It's giving me Kelly vibes. Who know what came first? I'm thinking the Kelly, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Kelly. But it's still the same type of vibe. A top handle, a little flap, beautiful bag, still very well made, but a lot cheaper. Even this Saint Laurent bag looks very similar to this bag from Ralph Lauren, but also a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bag. The last time that I was in Bergdorf's, guys, I love Bergdorf's. Not that I could shop there every day, besides maybe fragrant. But anyway, the other day I was in Bergdorf's, I saw this little small bag from Celine. Now I know tiny bags are not it right now. I know that we're going larger bags. But for those of you that still love a small bag or a cute little bag for dinner, or a bag just to have in your collections for weddings, and spring is coming, so wedding season is coming up, I thought it was such a cute bag, but also expensive. This bag from Brandon Blackwood comes in 2 different sizes, still has the same material, snakeskin, and if I believe correctly, if I read this right, it is real. And it's a beautiful colored bag. I love the gold hardware. I know silver's in, and I do have silver, but I still love gold. And I think it's just a really beautiful bag.
So the other day when I was in Bergdorf's, I took a quick shot of this Celine top handle bag, like the Celine Speedy, pretty much. And I wanted to see if I could find a dupe, just because it was a cute little bag, something really unassuming. And I found this at Charles & Keith. While it is not exactly the same, it's the same color, and it gives you the same type of vibe.
This bag from Zara is giving me Coperni vibes. Is it the exact same? No. But the shape, the way that it bulges out in the sides, even the way it opens, is very Coperni. And it's $50 or $60, while the Coperni one is more expensive, at least $500. A great, great alternative. Last time I showed you this denim skirt from Awake Mode, and while I don't know that it's ever gonna be remade because it's just intricate, this one from Urban Revival is not exactly the same, but is giving me the same type of vibe. It's the long denim skirt that is very on trend right now. It has little patchwork, and it is much, much cheaper.
Okay, so there's so much that needs to be said here. Again, I lost a lot of footage, you guys, but I'm going to give you what I remember as some more dupes. This white shirt I have seen several influencers wear, and I think it's around $300. Very pretty. Sheer is going to be big this spring and summer, and it's absolutely a stunner. But this shirt from Naked Fashion looks very, very similar and is much cheaper. I believe it's around $50. In fact, if you have not shopped Naked Fashion, you're missing out. I just got a beautiful pink long maxi coat, and then when I got that in, I immediately went back to the website and ordered a similar coat but in a cream color. I cannot wait to get it, and when I get it, of course I'm going to show you all. So these boots from Amina Muwadi are sick. They're over their knee boots. They probably make a lot of noise when you walk, but they are very, very fashion. They're also very, very expensive. Check out these from Good American. While they are not exactly the same, and they are not just over the knee, these boots look like they come to your thigh. So be prepared to be very, very, very warm. I want to show you are these flower chokers and brooches. Listen, they have one at YSL that is silk, but it's a smooth $700 for a little bitty flower, and I'm good on that. That's a lot of money for a flower, right? So you have very many options. You have some from Amazon. I found this beautiful pink one and red one from Naked Fashion. There's an option at H&M. I found one at Mango. They are everywhere. ASOS had an option. They're just beautiful. They're very cute. They're very Y2K, very Carrie Bradshaw, and I think they're beautiful. And they're going to be very big this spring and summer. That's why you see them everywhere, right? But yeah, don't, unless you want to. Spending $700 on that flower is crazy to me. But if you want to, obviously do what you want to do. It is a very cute style. I also found a fairly good dupe for the boy bag, BOYY. This bag is $1,250. Meanwhile, at Target, you have something very similar for $25, and it comes in so many different colors. Thank you guys for staying tuned and listening. I know this wasn't the best video, and I lost footage, and I had to do some inserts. I appreciate you watching all the time. On to the rest of the video, and I will see you in the next one.
So let's look at two pair of sunglasses very quickly. I feel like I've been talking for a while. There's so much, guys, and actually some of this is going to have to make it into the next video. But these glasses from Loewe you have seen, I'm sure, at Fashion Week. You've seen it on some of your favorite fashion influencers, and they are definitely fashion. So you either love these or you hate these. If they're from Loewe, they probably cost at least $300. These from Amazon are almost the exact same thing. Now, while the plastic is probably not as thick, it is the same exact style. And let's be honest, this style is not classic. It's not going to be forever, right? So unless you absolutely adore these glasses and it's something that your style is going to wear forever, you might want to consider getting these from Amazon. Sticking with Amazon and sunglasses, these from Balenciaga. I know we're not messing with Balenciaga right now, and for good reasons, because gross. But this is a good alternative. If you would like to get that look, but don't want to, first of all, spend the money, and second of all, give them, Balenciaga, your money, these sunglasses from Amazon are almost the exact same. It is very possible that if you were like me and follow all things fashion, it is very possible that you have seen this dress and version of this dress everywhere. You've seen it in shirts, you've seen it in bodysuits, and then you might have seen it in pants. I don't remember, but you've seen this everywhere. And this particular dress is $640 or $50. Now, while I cannot give you an exact dupe, we want to give something that gives that same feeling. This one from ASOS gives you the shape and it gives you bright colors. This one from Pretty Little Thing gives you the pattern and still the shape, but just shorter. But Pretty Little Thing also has this shape and this color in a longer version. They even have this from Revolve that is in that beautiful lime green color that I was telling you guys about in my last video. So there are options for some very trendy pieces. So some of these are going to have to wait to the next video. I have a lot here that I wanted to give you. Most of these were trendy, and I think for the next video I'm going to give you some dupes that are more classic and more understated. I know a lot of people prefer to have a little more of an understated luxury, but Ralph Lauren really has that quiet luxury that everybody keeps talking about. But that's a whole nother video. This was trendy. The next one would be more classic and quiet. Anyway, you guys, that is it. I try to get as much as I can in this video. I always have dupes. In my phone, I have a running list of dupes as I see them as I shop. And I want to give it to you all. I just can't give it to you all in one video. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you in my next video.